Pioneers, welcome back to the channel. Joining and staying committed to the Pi Network project has never been an easy task, no matter when you joined. Before Open Mainnet, when new users could mine a large amount of Pi coin every day with ease, they had to face skepticism, ridicule, and accusations from those around them. Many were labeled as participating in a scam or a pointless project, with claims that Pi Network would never reach Open Mainnet or be listed on exchanges. According to an unofficial survey within the Pi community, 70 to 80% of respondents admitted that they were once opposed or mocked by friends and family when they joined Pi Network. Challenges remain even after Open Mainnet. Now that Pi Network has entered Open Mainnet, has been listed on major exchanges, and has even broken into CoinMarketCap's top 11 cryptocurrencies in just 2 weeks, a record-breaking feat. You'd think things would get easier, but staying committed to Pi Network is still not easy. Now that Picoin can be sold on major exchanges like OKX, the mining rate has significantly decreased. It has become harder to mine Picoins, and the waiting time for KYC and wallet transfers is longer. There are always obstacles and difficulties when trying to participate and stay engaged with the Pi Network project. Despite this, there will always be a dedicated core of about 20% of Pi Network users, true pioneers who remain loyal to the project, mining Pi every single day. Is this naive optimism, or is it an unwavering belief in Pi Network? And is it worth it, given that Picoin is still trading under $2, currently fluctuating around $1.78 on CoinMarketCap? Since Open Mainnet, many pioneers, along with so-called trading experts, have rushed to analyze the project. Many claim that Picoin will never reach $100, arguing that such a price would mean a market capitalization of $10 trillion, an impossible number, because there isn't that much money in the world for a crypto project. At first glance, this seems like a simple math equation, as straightforward as 1 + 1 = 2. But the Pi Network doesn't operate on such childish logic. However, this world, this market, and this project do not operate in such a simple, childish way. If you still believe in these simplistic theories from trader experts or anti-Pi critics, then watch this video until the end. Pi from us will provide a detailed analysis so that you can truly understand how this world, this market, and Pi Network actually function, and why we can confidently say that $100 per Pi is not an impossible dream. Don't miss a single second. If this video provides you with even a little bit of value, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Pi from us will bring you insights and analyses that even the Pi Core team won't tell you. To truly understand the magic of today's crypto world, and to grasp the rules of this financial game, just look at Bitcoin. Most people only see Bitcoin's current price hovering around $82,000 at the time of this video. Looking a bit deeper, they might check the 24-hour trading volume or how the price has fluctuated. More advanced traders, so-called experts, engage in technical analysis, drawing all kinds of lines and indicators to predict whether Bitcoin's price will go up or down. Everyone thinks they're a genius, that they can calculate market movements and get rich. And these super experts apply the same formula to Pi Network. But the truth is, you only need to look at one thing to understand everything in the crypto world: the buy and sell orders displayed on the order book. Do you see it clearly? This is a compilation of buy and sell orders for Bitcoin, with each order spaced $100 apart. Right now, we're looking at the buy and sell orders on Binance. Buyers and sellers place orders, and when these orders match, a trade occurs. But here's what you need to know. It's not just individual buyers and sellers placing these orders. The majority of these orders are placed by bots, computer programs, at an extremely high volume and speed. Even order cancellations happen in an instant. The buy and sell orders you see, amounting to hundreds of millions of dollars, can be canceled in the blink of an eye. Who owns these bots? Market makers, the house, and the whales. Their main objective is to generate profit, to drain money, and to take money from regular traders like us. Trading and order placement are not as simple as just buying and selling. If you take the current price of $82,000 and multiply it by Bitcoin's total supply of 21 million, concluding that all Bitcoin in the world is worth $1.72 trillion, then you are completely mistaken. Do you really think that trillions of dollars have actually flowed into Bitcoin? Stop and pay close attention to what I'm about to say. Yes, you can sell a few Bitcoins and receive hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's true. But if you try to sell 100,000 Bitcoins on an exchange right now, the bots placing buy orders will immediately cancel them, causing Bitcoin's price to plummet because there won't be enough buy orders to absorb the sudden sell-off. Simply put, you won't be able to sell all 100,000 of your Bitcoins at $82,000 each. Similarly, on the buying side, if you have $100 billion and you suddenly decide to buy Bitcoin instantly, the bot's sell orders will be canceled, pushing Bitcoin's price sky high. How high? Algorithms will slowly release and carefully calculate the best profit margins for the house. However, if you are a newcomer and you want to transfer thousands of Bitcoins to Binance for sale, you will have to prove that your Bitcoin is legally obtained and not linked to money laundering or criminal activities. It's not as simple as you might think. In summary, the fact that Bitcoin has reached $82,000 or even a record high of $100,000 does not mean that $2 trillion has been poured into this market. Look at Bitcoin's current daily trading volume. It's around $30 billion. This means that within the Bitcoin market, people are buying and selling with a total turnover of just $30 billion. If you try to buy or sell beyond this level, you will either push Bitcoin's price sky high or drive it down to extreme lows. Bitcoin keeps changing hands from one person to another, creating its current price. If at some point no one wants to hold Bitcoin anymore, its price will drop to zero. In that case, even if you try to sell Bitcoin for $1, no one would be willing to buy it. But for now, the Bitcoin market still has whales injecting $30 billion daily to trade back and forth, creating the excitement and attractiveness of the crypto world. This is the fundamental nature of financial markets that pifromus wants you to understand. And from this, we can draw comparisons to the Pi Network project. With Picoin currently priced between $1.5 and $2, do you really believe that this value is backed by $12 billion being poured into the project? Absolutely not. The current daily trading volume of Picoin is only around $500 million. And that is the maximum amount that the market can absorb from the Pi network at this stage. Picoin has maintained its price mainly because only about 16% of its total supply is available for trading on exchanges. The remaining 84% is still held in wallets by pioneers who believe in its long-term value and choose to store it. They understand that Picoin will accumulate value and be used for various real-world applications. The key factor in Picoin's steady price increase is the decision by holders not to sell it off en masse. As the PiCore team continues to drive demand through its Web3 ecosystem and the global Pay with Pi movement, the value of Picoin is expected to rise steadily. Do you see the logic here? Even if Picoin reaches $100 per coin, only about 15% of its total supply will be actively traded daily. The majority of holders will feel secure storing Picoin as a valuable asset, using it only when necessary. This means that with a daily trading volume of just $30 billion, Picoin could already reach a $100 valuation. And that's not even accounting for the fact that Picoin will be used in real-world applications and Web3 utilities. That $30 billion will be distributed throughout the entire ecosystem, not just concentrated on exchanges. In other words, for Picoin to reach $100 per coin, we need about 60 times more users actively transacting with Picoin in daily life and within the Pi ecosystem. Do you understand now? We need to use Picoin daily, circulate it every day. Buying, selling, and exchanging goods and services, reaching a daily transaction volume of $30 billion is the key. Remember, the main factor that can drive Picoin's price to $100 is that pioneers will store Picoin as a valuable asset and only sell a small portion when truly necessary. Meanwhile, the PiCore team will carefully balance and calculate supply and demand in the market to ensure that the Pi Network project develops in the best and most sustainable way. Stop taking random numbers and making simple addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division calculations to apply them to Pi Network or any financial market. That's why pifromus keeps striving to help our viewers understand what is real and what is just an illusion. Do you want Picoin to have high value? Then spread this knowledge to others. The more people who use the Pi Network ecosystem daily, the better. Stronger community, stronger Pi Network. Good luck, Pioneer. Your Pi, your choice.